Skills are essential to getting by in the world. Through practice, trial and error, you gain experience that helps you to overcome future challenges. That experience evens the playing field between difficulty and ability. Everyone has things that they're good at. Everyone has things that they're bad at. And sometimes people are downright hopeless at certain things. That's how I tried to design the skills in Warpfield. Now, they aren't too different from the way skills work in other TTRPGs. You're presented with a challenge from your GM. You or they choose the skill that you need to use in order to overcome it. You roll your die, add your proficiency and any modifiers, then compare it to the difficulty rating. I didn't remake the wheel there. Where skills differ in my game from others comes from the way you decide what your character is good at, weak at, and hopeless at. There are 20 skills separated between 4 categories: physical, technical, social, and mental. You start at character creation with 5 points. You can place those in any skill you want, increasing its proficiency level by 1 for every point spent, up to a maximum of level 3. You can sacrifice skills to gain 1 additional point to spend on increasing your proficiency level in other skills. These sacrifice skills are your hopeless skills, and are considered to be at level -5, and these cannot be improved through training or use. After you've spent all of your points, any skills without at least 1 level put into them are considered weak skills, and are considered at level -2. These can be improved up to 3 times through training and use, to a maximum of +1. Then, after all that, you can choose 1 skill that has at least 1 level in it, giving it the potential trait. This allows you to increase its level past the level skill cap of 3 to a maximum of 5. Let's break that down with Vincent's character sheet. I'm going to put 1 point in acrobatics, resilience, leadership, deduction, and security. He's not really the kind of person to sneak around, and I don't plan on him ever crafting anything or using engineering, so I'm going to sacrifice those 3 for additional points to spend, and I'm going to put those points into piloting, intimidation, and perception. Yeah, I like that. Now, I could have boosted things beyond level 1 for more of an early advantage, but I'd rather have Vincent be better at more things. Side note, piloting actually has its own subsystem, which requires you to choose a vehicle type that you are allowed to add your proficiency level to. Vincent is proficient in urban environment driving. You can always learn more through training. Now, for the skill potentials. One of the human's benefits is an extra choice of either a skill or weapon potential, which I'm going to put on a skill. The way I envision Vincent, he will put his potential into resilience and deduction. So I'll just put a P next to those to let me know. This means that the max level that these skills can be trained to is expanded from 3 to 5. And finally, any skills without at least 1 level put into them are weak. So you'd put a -2 in all of these. And as I said before, those can be trained up to a +1. Since we've got the skills done, let's jump straight to the weapons. Weapons work a little differently than skills, but they're pretty close. On character creation, you choose 3 weapons to start at level 1. Weapon proficiencies aren't reduced like weak or hopeless skills, so this allows you to switch between weapons as much as you want. You do, however, also get to choose a weapon to grant potential. Vincent is a martial artist, so his first choice for proficiency is unarmed combat, and his potential is going right into that. Next, he's trained with twin blades and handguns, and with that, we're already done choosing our starting weapon proficiencies. Skill and weapon proficiencies unlock focus effects at odd levels, granting you additional passive or active benefits. You can find these by clicking on links in their sections on the character creation page, or by scrolling on the basic rule page for the skills and the equipment rules page for weapons. I'm not going to go through each one, but let's use acrobatics and unarmed combat focus effects as our example for each. The acrobatics skill focus effects are the following. On the flip side, the unarmed combat focus effects are: every skill and every weapon type, both melee and range, follow the same format. I really wanted people to have to weigh their options for their skills, This system will not allow people to be good at everything, or at least as good as the best people at everything, and allows you to choose the speed at which you aim for the top. It's more interesting when characters have weaknesses and strengths over a character that can do anything. Next time, I'll be going through a character's origin and explaining the worldwide impact of it.